I am waiting for my flight to depart, or at least start boarding. Oh, hi.
Watermelon good.
I know, it is good. Oh my God. Y'all, I was just over here trying to get some work done, but this is unbelievably good, okay? I didn't know how he did this, but this tastes exactly like just regular pasta or like tomato paste, whatever that you would get at like a restaurant, or I don't know, that's already canned, you know, from the supermarket or whatever. All right, y'all. OMG, I was literally sitting here saying that I'm hungry. I love my husband. We just gotta give thanks for husbands, okay? But hubby made me this real quick out of nowhere. This looks like regular pasta spaghetti, right? I was wondering what that sauce was, but it's coming from that. And some avocado. It looks like regular pasta, right? But it's actually zucchini noodles. Okay, one of my new faves today. But baby, come here. You have to tell the people what is in this dish.
Hey,
Babe, what did you put in this?
basil, onions, beets,
You put beets in
Italian
there?
seasoning, sea salt, garlic.
He put beets in there, y'all.
That's it.
What else?
That was it. Italian seasoning, garlic, beets, basil, onion, jalapeno. That's all.
Okay, this is about to be fire. Thanks, babe. Amazing. Okay, so if you want a quick, healthy pasta dish, go check out hubby's recipe. Well, hello, beautiful people. It's your girl, Shy Bivette, and welcome back to my channel. All right, listen, if you are new here, thanks for stopping by and hitting that play button, okay? On this channel, I share lifestyle, side hustle, and business gems that can help you improve the quality of your life and business. In today's episode, or in today's video, we're not going to be talking about anything business related today. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about lifestyle, all right, and my raw plant-based journey. The weather is sweet. Okay, y'all, let's get right into this video. So, you see this? I don't know if you can see this mark on my face. I can't even see the mark on my face no more. Okay. This is weird. Okay. All right, this is one of those videos. All right, so I wanted to share with you guys today some of the changes that I've experienced during my 30-day raw vegan or raw plant-based journey, rather. All right, so y'all, I can't even see the mark on my face anymore. Okay, I do have a little bit of makeup on, but I'm telling you, this mark or this scar or this irritation, whatever it was so just annoying and irritating. Okay, I don't know if it was like my toothpaste or anything, because it started irritating me really, like whenever I would brush my teeth, right? And or something, and it would just leave these dry marks, this dry spot. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at, okay? Like, honestly, I don't know where it's at. And it used to be really bad. I would have to like really put oil on it, and you could just really see you can't even really see it right now. And so I'm really starting to think it really has to be this plant-based journey that I've been on, because there's no other changes that I really made. Okay, another change that I noticed was, well, my husband actually really noticed it. Thank God for husbands. Okay. My husband sometimes helps me with my feet. He will sometimes volunteer to, you know, scrub my feet and all of that to make it smooth and all that good stuff, right? So the other day, randomly, he felt my foot. He was like, oh wow, your feet feel a lot smoother than it usually is. And he was like, it must be the, you know, the plant-based journey that I'm on, because that's really the only other change. So that's another change that has happened. Okay. And y'all, I lost some weight, you guys. Okay, so let me tell you, I'm not like really big into like, you know, significant weight loss, or I'm trying to be skinny or anything like that. Okay, I'm one of those people who do not really check the scale like that. Okay, I've always somewhat maintained, mostly in my like young adult years, I've mostly maintained a good weight somewhat. I've, for the most part, kept active and tried to be healthy and all of that stuff. So I do believe that I've always somewhat maintained a healthy weight. So I've never been really like concerned about weight and all of that. I'm more concerned about like curves. Okay. So, but anyway, I have to say that within the past 2 years or so, I definitely gained some excessive weight that I just never had in my like adult years really. And yes, I'm gonna be one of those people who kind of somewhat blamed it on COVID, okay? Because I was just, you know, at home a lot. I had just gotten married as well. Married literally February 2020, okay? And like 3 weeks later, everything got locked down. So, you know, I was booed up and everything, all right? So I was just chilling with Boo, you know, chilling with Bae, just eating every day, okay, and just hanging out and all that good stuff, you know, just living life, all right? And I wasn't like super active. I wasn't as out as I usually would be, you know, traveling or doing all of those things. And so I definitely gained some extra weight over the last like 2 years or so. But anyway, you guys, just a little bit of backstory. The sun was shining on me way too much, but I've been mostly pretty much plant-based since 2016. Yeah, so that's about like 6 years, right? In like 2018, between like 2018 and like after that, I found myself had like, you know, fish here and there and whichever. But for the most part, how I meal prep, how I eat, and you know, all of that is pretty much plant-based. So I've been on that journey for a while. I do prefer plant-based. It's just I just feel, you know, better being plant-based, right? And so, you know, fast forward, I just felt like I really needed a reset, y'all. Okay, I really just needed a reset. I wanted to just do something different for holistic reasons, spiritual reasons, you know, physical reasons, and all of that. I just really wanted to be more in tune with my body and all of that. And I have to say, during the past, like, what, 22 days now, I feel so amazing. Honestly, like fasting just kind of came natural and easier to me. And the things I crave now, I don't crave the crazy as much as I used to. I was a sucker for fries, okay? Even being plant-based, like fries, carbs, stuff like that was my weakness, okay? And I think those things kind of like caught up to me. But I'm not gonna blab too much in this video. I'm gonna show you some of the meals and recipes that I have incorporated, all right, in this journey. Also, y'all, your girl lost some weight, okay? Check out this waist real quick. Y'all see this waist? I have space. I have so much space in my pants, y'all. This pants was so tight, and you know, a lot of the things that I've been putting on lately have just been fitting really nicely, and it just feels good to feel lighter. And honestly, I haven't been working out that much, okay, as I really should, all right? But I think I wanted to do something a little bit different, right? Since I wasn't eating as much and since I was eating a lot less carbs and stuff like that, I didn't want to really, I don't even want to say that. I don't even want to say that because that's kind of like a myth, as if you can't really do physical activity if you're plant-based, because that's really not. But it's just something that I decided not to really do as much during this journey. I just really wanted to see how my body reacted just naturally with just eating more plant-based. So that's been my journey so far. Oh, and did I mention that I lost about 20 pounds? Y'all, I lost about 20 pounds. So yeah, so those are some of the changes that I noticed. I lost about 20 pounds. My gut is a lot healthier. And this may be TMI, but I noticed though, especially at the beginning, that my waist was literally green. Like all I was eating was plants, and it was just mind-blowing because it's like, yes, even though some days I'll have mostly fruit, right, my waist was still like green, right? And so, and then my gut felt so good. It felt so clean, and it just felt so amazing, you guys. Some of the bloating that I typically have, I didn't really have it. So those were like some huge changes for me, okay? I just felt a lot healthier and a lot better. I did a 30-day challenge and I had a lot of people join me. The challenge is still going on today. I don't know if it will be going on by the time I post this video, but it's just been great. Everybody has been posting their meals. Everybody's been sharing what they've been doing, posting their meals and all that. So it's been an incredible journey just to have support and accountability, you know, with other people. And I have to say that, you know, after these 30 days, I may not be completely 100% raw, but I do know that I'll definitely be incorporating a lot of highly raw plant-based meals. Okay, I've been enjoying a lot of it. I can't wait to share some of what I've been incorporating in this journey with you guys, so keep watching. So I've been loving watermelon lately. I bought a huge watermelon, so I decided to juice it. I'm using some BPA-free bottles that I bought from Amazon. I'll have the link below. I'm also using a mason jar, which is preferred for preserving and keeping juices. I was able to get a lot of juice. let me tell you, this was so good and refreshing. Yeah, so I just wanted to show you what I'm having real quick. I'm having a salad. It has artichokes, cucumbers, fresh pumpkin seeds, some avocado, arugula, and some mixed greens with some corn as well. And I'll be drizzling a little bit of basil, fresh basil, raw basil like vinaigrette, as well as this lemon and or natural raw natural sweetener. This is so good. I tried it yesterday, and the basil with the lemon and natural sweetener combined together is so amazing. I'll be having that. You can't really see the avocados, but this is going to be bomb.com, you guys. This is so good. These artichokes, a little bit dry from the outside, but I love artichokes, y'all. This is so amazing. If you've never tried a fresh basil dressing with like lemon and like agave or whichever, definitely try it out. Okay.
Hey. Oh, okay. Always shooting a video.
Should I start a debate? This salad is so good, and I'm just going to go enjoy this salad and go get some work done. So I'll see you guys later. Hey friends, hey, so tonight I'm gonna be making a raw plant-based soup. Okay, so in like the winter season, the cold season, you know, you may be thinking, oh my gosh, you know, if I'm raw plant-based or raw vegan, I can only have like cold foods. I'm gonna be showing you today how to make a warm, hearty, and super delicious raw soup. So keep watching. So right here, I just sliced up some carrots using a vegetable peeler. I have some red cabbage or some purple cabbage. Purple cabbage is filled with tons of nutrients. Right here I have some chopped up fresh organic garlic, some jalapenos, some escallions or green onions, some tomatoes. I hope it doesn't burn my tongue because I'm somewhat allergic to tomatoes if it's not cooked, but we'll see. Not allergic, but my tongue, it irritates my tongue whenever I eat raw tomatoes, so hopefully that doesn't really happen. I have some fresh thyme and also some red bell peppers. Now here I bought some fermented okra. It's fully raw. I'll be topping the soup with this as well. And I'll be using my spiralizer to make some zucchini noodles to add to the soup. I then added some nutritional yeast and some natural spices. It turned out to be so good. Now if you want a richer soup base, feel free to blend warm water with turmeric, ginger, miso paste, and coconut aminos, and whatever other spices that you prefer. Hey y'all, so I just wanted to show you guys something real quick. So I found this almond milk in the aisle, and what I like with this milk is that it literally only has filtered water and organic almonds. So as you guys know, like if you're on a raw journey, right, stuff like almond milk, like store-bought almond milk, may not be like 100% raw because sometimes they have like gum and all these other additives and preservatives and all of that, right? So if you're like me and your lifestyle is very much on the go and you may not be able to make your almond milk from scratch all the time, just find a brand, right, that's organic and it's fully raw. On this particular day for dinner, I was feeling a bit lazy, so I just decided to have a huge bowl of watermelon. This was so filling and refreshing, you guys. I can't even tell you. And as you know, watermelon has tons of benefits. I just made myself some kelp noodles, some peanut butter sauce, and some tasty kelp noodles, one of my favorite. This is literally my go-to. And I'm just having some raw seaweed with that and a little bit of arugula. This is literally one of my favorite easy go-to meals. So finding a local raw plant-based cafe or restaurant is super clutch on a raw plant-based journey, which I was super happy to find here. I'm having a kelp noodle and kale salad with some cashew parmesan and of course some morning fresh juice that has orange, carrots, apple, turmeric, ginger, and lemon. Fully raw. Good morning. This morning I'm having a turmeric shot. I added some black peppers to activate the turmeric for it to really work. Adding black pepper to turmeric really activates it and makes it even more efficient. So I'll be having that, and then I'll be juicing some green juice this morning. So in my green juice, I'll be juicing a couple of cucumbers, some kale, some celery, some green dandelions, piece of ginger, and lemon. So that's what I'll be juicing this morning. All right, so I'm about to get blending. Over here I have about 2 tomatoes, a little piece of basil, some red onions, some pumpkin seeds. As you all know, pumpkin seeds is great for the gut, so I had to throw that in. I also have some green onions. Oh, and I almost forgot to throw in some fresh garlic. Now to over here, I have some porcini mushrooms. I hope that's what it's called. I think so. But anyway, some mushrooms, porcini dried mushrooms. So these mushrooms were dried. I soaked them in some warm water, as well as some sun-dried tomatoes. So I'm actually going to use this water as well. All that goodness in that water. And I'm going to just pour it in to the mix that I already have. You guys, I have to say that this is smelling so good. Okay, the smell of the mushrooms is amazing. Now I know why people like to add this flavor or this taste to like sauces and stuff like that. It smells so amazing, and plus I am a mushroom lover. Now of course I'm gonna add some Himalayan pink salt, or some Himalayan pink salt, okay, as well as just some ground black pepper. And of course, I'm gonna add some red crushed pepper. I love me some red crushed pepper. Oh, I also had about a half of red jalapeno pepper in there as well. You can go ahead and just use regular jalapeno pepper. And you guys, I talked about this seasoning before. It's almost done. One of my faves is this Italian herb seasoning grinder. It is so amazing. It's just natural spices, thyme, sage, rosemary, chili pepper, basil, all that good stuff, okay? Just simple. So I'm gonna add some of that in there. So I got caught up and forgot to film the entire thing, but let me tell you, this dish was super good. I end up using the pasta sauce with this kelp noodle, which I'll show you in just a second exactly how you can prepare it. I also made these plant-based patties. You can dehydrate it if you have a dehydrator, or just have it like that. I made it from like almonds and walnuts and some other spices and fresh veggies and herbs. If you want to know exactly how I make this, be sure to like this video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments below. Now on to one of my faves, kelp noodles. I'm using this brand here, Sea Tango. You can get this at your local Whole Food store or a local health food store. This is very low in calories, gluten-free, it's vegan, it's basically just kelp, okay? Kelp and water. It's very amazing, and it is raw. So how you prepare it, you're just going to soak it in some warm water, all right? And this will help it to not be so crunchy, because kelp noodle tend to be very crunchy. So you're just gonna add a bit of pink salt, some apple cider vinegar, a little bit of baking soda, all right? Not baking powder, but baking soda. You're also going to add some lemon juice, and you're going to notice this fizz, all right? That's what you want, and that's what's going to help soften the kelp noodle. Then you'll just let it sit for about 5 minutes. It does not need to sit for more than 5 minutes. And you will notice how translucent it is, and it's nice and soft, just like a regular noodles or pasta. And to this bowl here, I'm going to be adding my avocado, of course, to a bit of arugula and other mixed greens. Then I'll be pouring my peanut butter sauce onto the kelp noodle. If you want to see exactly how I make this fabulous, amazing peanut butter sauce, check out the video in the corner of this video. It's literally one of my faves. So I'm actually running through the door. I'm heading by my office today to get some work done. So I decided to just make a couple of quick juices. So I have some fresh pineapple and ginger juice that I made this morning. I also have some fresh melon juice. I made this about 2 days ago, actually, watermelon juice. So good. So I'll be taking that with me. And I just have here a whole avocado cut up with some arugula and some lettuce, as well as some nori sheets. I love nori sheets. And I have some leftover sweet and spicy peanut butter sauce that I made yesterday. So that's gonna be, I guess, lunch until I get home. Let me just start by saying this. Today's gonna be a long day. You guys, I am on day 9 of this raw plant-based or raw vegan journey. You guys, it's been quite an interesting one. Right now, I'm on my way. I'm doing a 3-day trip, right? So I had to make sure that I planned, okay? So I did some meal prepping yesterday. I'm gonna show you in just a second exactly what I prepped. Also, I wanted to say, right, this time around, I've actually lost some weight, right? So I haven't really done the scale too much, but my uniform fits so much looser than before. There's so much room. When I first got this, it was really tight. And right now I have some room. So I'm really happy about that. I'm getting a new digital scale because my other scale is just kind of finicky. It's really weird, so I can't really trust the numbers. So I'm getting a digital scale, and once I get that, then I'll update you guys on exactly how much weight I've lost so far. But I'm not doing this journey solely for the weight loss benefit, just to be overall, you know, healthy. I really wanted a complete reset. I wanted to retrain my body, retrain my mind of how to be disciplined, right? So there's a lot of reasons why I'm doing this: emotional reasons, physical reasons, spiritual reasons, and all that good stuff. And I have been feeling the difference thus far. But real quick, I'll be showing you exactly what I'm bringing on this 3-day trip, so keep watching. Okay, so this is everything that I have prepped for this 3-day rotation, and it better last, because if I run out of food, then I'm pretty screwed. Okay, like what happened to me the last time, so it will not happen to me again. So that's why I made sure that I prepared. So right here, I just have some cut up apples. I did sprinkle some fresh lemon juice on it so that it does not get brown, right? I also have arugula. Arugula has become one of my favorite salad green, honestly. I just love the kick to it. So I pretty much add arugula to most of my salads. And just a quick tip for you in regards to meal prepping to free up space is to put as much things as possible in Ziploc bags. Okay, let me tell you, as somebody who travels all the time, you definitely want to consider using Ziploc bags instead of only just containers. Okay, it frees me up a lot of space. So I have some arugula here, which I'll be adding to all the meals that I have, which I'll show you in a second. I also have 1 avocado, a whole mango. I didn't cut it up because I actually love just having my mango as is. Okay, I'm born and raised Jamaican, so listen, that's how I'm gonna have my mango. And I have a 22-hour layover today, so I'll be in my hotel room a lot, so I'll be able to enjoy my little mango in my own privacy. I also have some cut up pineapples. I love me some pineapples. Sometimes it irritates my tongue because of the acid and all of that. Things like pineapples and tomatoes sometimes just mess with my tongue, but I'll be having that. That keeps me full. I also have 2 cut up oranges. Now let's talk about this pasta, okay? Let's talk about this pasta. I'm gonna show you exactly how I make this, but what you're looking at here is just raw kelp noodle. Yes, this is 100% plant-based and 100% raw. Now, this has peanut butter sauce on it. I cannot wait to get into this, okay? It's a spicy and sweet peanut butter sauce. To find out exactly how I make this peanut butter sauce, check out the video in the corner of this video. If you prefer the peanut butter sauce to be a little bit sweeter, you can add a raw plant-based sweetener such as coconut nectar, agave, or whichever you prefer. But let me tell y'all, this kelp noodle peanut butter sauce pasta is so amazing, okay? It's the bomb.com. It's literally my favorite thing. And over here I have some zucchini pasta. It actually tastes better than it looks. So I use some basil, some fresh basil, some fresh garlic, pine nuts, cashews, a little bit of nutritional yeast for a little bit of cheesy flavor, black peppers, red pepper flakes, some pink salt, a little bit of water, and I just blended it all away. And let me tell you, this is bomb.com, okay? So good. And I have another one here. So I took 2 containers of zucchini pesto basil, and right here I have two containers of applesauce. This is literally just apples and nothing added to it. You can make this at home, or you can find organic applesauce that has no preservatives or nothing added to it in like Whole Foods or your local health food store. Oh, and how could I forget? Hubby made me this smoothie this morning. It is just mangoes, peaches, and strawberries with water, and I added a little bit of flaxseed as well to it. So this is what I'll be having, and this morning I had some green juice. So yeah, this is all that I'll be having for the next 3 days. Let's hope it lasts. I will keep you posted. But anyway, beautiful people, if you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscription button and the notification bell as well. That way, whenever I post a new video, you all will be the first to know. All right. Again, it's your girl Shy Baby. It was an absolute pleasure. Let's continue to get well together, and I'll see you guys later. Be blessed. Bye.